All right, so I just watched the new trailer for the new Superman that's coming out, right? And it gave me an idea because I don't know why, but this is how my brain kind of works. When I see something like this, it kind of makes me want to think in different ways, and it's for some reason it made me want to re-upload this video that I made a few um, months back. I think it was about 8 months ago. Superman, when he realizes that every other villain in Metropolis has like a mountain of kryptonite, and it kind of goes through like him flying through the city, and like everybody's kryptonite is like affecting him. So what I'm going to be talking about today is kryptonite. What if we kind of took kryptonite, but instead of the way that it's traditionally presented, we kind of flip that a bit and kind of give a better explanation as to how that how it could exist in the modern world also. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked it, do you know Superman's weakness? It said yes, kryptonite is a mineral of his home planet. When exposed to kryptonite, Superman's strength is greatly diminished, and prolonged exposure can be fatal to him. Kryptonite comes in various forms, but the most common form is the well-known green kryptonite, which you know weakens and injures him. So that's pretty much the way that we know kryptonite. But what if we kind of took that and modernize it a bit? So what if instead of it just being like this ominous green rock, what if kryptonite was actually like a digital illness? So kind of like cryptocurrency. What if Krypton became so advanced that it actually created a biodigital currency that started to affect its people radioactively eventually, right? So yeah, so eventually like, this is a cool concept. Kryptonite has that's a biodigital virus, bio kryptonite, how it would like affect their body, like their digital signature, and their neurological systems, which is how we typically see when man sees green kryptonite. He pretty much becomes like a shell of himself. It's almost like a reaction that he, turns completely green, losing his powers. And it can even be tied in a lot too with how remember Krypton has a red sun. Um, Kryptonite would have been built under those conditions, so part of it sapping his strength because it's pretty much bringing him back to that original state of how Kryptonians exist, also, right? So as Krypton became advanced, the system became a more integrated and currency involved into something like, akin to like a living network, biologically sustaining Kryptonians, while the people were controlling all their interactions. It was a perfect digital ecosystem until something went horribly wrong. So let's say the system um, became infected with a digital virus. My battery is almost dead, so I don't know how far I'm going to really get into this, but we can always make a part two. But yeah, like, so how does this tie into the modern space now? So what if the modern kryptonite as a digital virus? So like, let's say the remnants got sent to Earth with Kal-El when he was in that spaceship, and it became forms of data packets and digital signals embedded in cosmic radiation and remnants of Krypton's destruction, right? How would this affect Superman? Instead of kryptonite being like a physical substance in and of itself, it would now become like a digital contagion that affects, and manipulates his body and energy systems, almost like how a malware would affect a computer's systems, right? Solar radiation, as I mentioned, yellow sun. So it's pretty much bringing him back to the state that it would be in under the red sun that Krypton, lived under. So different things here. So let's say we had cybernetic defenses, moral and philosophical themes. Let's see how much battery I have left now. So that's 7%, but let's go. All right. So how does modern society tie into this? So this could also what this is how so like cryptocurrencies, blockchain, biotechnology, because we're pretty much using it more now than ever, right? Just like how Krypton would have went through this stage and became eventually corrupted by it. Earth's digital systems could eventually get to that stage of these crypto wallets and everything else, because there's even people looking into digital crypto, bio digital crypto right now. So then I kind of looked into it a bit more and I said, what if he starts out being affected by our digital currency till he becomes so toxic to humans. So like let's say how different kryptonite has different effects on him. What if something like Dogecoin affects him differently from something like Bitcoin? And what if like we could bring like AI into this mix also? So what if AI could play a part like becoming sentient, reminiscent of Brainiac in its early stages? So this is all kind of think daily. So yeah. So this would like the whole movie would kind of be so much more interesting because it's something that is literally tied in now. People are afraid of this. This would kind of put it in a new lens almost, right? So the idea of AI becoming aware and even maybe triggering this and become starts to manipulate it, because remember brainwhack was a part of what caused